Deuteronomy chapter 5, and when you get there, pick it up at verse 1.
And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and do them.
See, a lot of people don't understand. He wants you to learn something. You know, a lot of people like to, go to church and act like what they didn't need to learn. Or if you ask a lot of people who went to church, what you learned today, they don't say, oh yeah, the preacher gave a good sermon. No, the Lord wants us to learn something. When you walk out of church, you're supposed to know more than you did than when you walked in there. You know what I'm saying? So he said, speak in your ears this day that you may learn them, keep them, and do them. Now, he talking to the children of Israel. Some of you out there might say, well, that was for them Israelites. That was for them Jews and them Hebrews back then. But we're going to learn, though. We're going to learn that even under the new covenant, it was the same thing. It was the same law. But go ahead, though. Keep reading, though.
And the Lord our God made a covenant with us in Horeb.
So he didn't say he made a covenant with the Arab. He made a covenant with us, the children of Israel, in Horeb. Go ahead.
The Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. The Lord talked with you face to face in the mount of the midst of the fire.
And it's Moses talking. Now watch what Moses is going to say. Go ahead.
I stood between the Lord and you at that time to show you the word of the Lord.
So it wasn't the words of Moses. You know how they like to say, oh, that's the Mosaic law. He said, I stood between you and the Lord and you at that time to show you the word of the Lord. Go ahead.
For you were afraid by reason of the fire and went not up unto the mount, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
So he's like, I brought this guy talking now. He's saying, I'm the Lord thy God that brought you out of Egypt from the house of bondage and took you into this land. Go ahead.
Thou shalt have none other gods before me.
So if you recognize what we're doing now, we're getting into the Ten Commandments. But if you saw the build up for it, before we got to the Ten Commandments, we see Moses here, and Moses called the children of Israel, and he said, I'm here, O Israel, the statutes and judgments, which I'm going to speak in your ears this day, that you may learn them and keep them and do them. This is what Moses told the children of Israel, okay? So then he said, thou shalt have no other God before you. Then he said, thou shalt not make any graven images. Skip down to verse 11.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy ox, nor thy ass.
Basically nobody.
Any of thy cattle.
Nobody's supposed to be doing no work on the Sabbath day. On the seventh day. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to understand, and for those of you who really don't, know what day is the seventh day, I just ask, go ask a Spanish person how they say Saturday. And they'll just say Sabado. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple. Oh, so Saturday is the seventh day of the week. Exactly. Sunday is the first day. Sunday is the day that was the sun was worshipped on. But the seventh day of the week was the Sabbath. The rest came on, and he gave it in the Ten Commandments now. And these are what we're supposed to be learning and doing now. He gave the children of Israel. He told these people y'all was going to be a kingdom of priests, not the Italian who gave us Sunday. Not what Emperor. He didn't tell Emperor Constantine, I'm gonna make you a kingdom of priests and make you king over my. He didn't tell Constantine that. Who gave us Sunday? These are the commandments. But go ahead. Let's skip down to verse 16.
Honor thy father and thy mother, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee, that thy days may be prolonged, and that it may go well with thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
See, now a lot of people want to say, oh yeah, them old laws and they done away with. So what? I can just dishonor my parents now. He say, if you honor them, your days gonna be longer now. Little children just tell their mamas and daddies what to do now. No, that's not what that said. Or read verse 17. What I could just say. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not kill.
So I guess I can just kill now. It's okay for me to just go, grab a pistol and just blow your brains out. God ain't gonna punish me for that. What about verse 18?
Neither should thou commit adultery.
And I guess I can just go around sleeping with people's wives and vice versa. You can just come and sleep with my wife if the law ain't no good no more. You understand? See, the commandments are still good. The same place where you see thou shalt not commit adultery. The same place where you see that keep the Sabbath day. And don't wear any graven images. All these pictures of these fake Jesus that we see and all these little fishy things are behind people's cars and, you know, all these little sunbeam angels and all that kind of stuff. You read these commandments, the Lord tell us we don't deal with these things. It's what he told the children of Israel when they left out of Egypt. And don't tell me, oh, well, the Lord know my heart. Because the Lord tells us in the scriptures, the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, I search the heart and I try to bring it to give every man according to their works and according to their doing. This is what he said. So it's about what you do. Oh, well, you trying to work your way into the kingdom. I ain't trying to work my way into nothing. The Lord died on the cross so I can have an opportunity for salvation. But because he died on the cross, that means I got to do something now. A covenant is an agreement between two people, brothers and sisters. Covenant ain't, oh, he gonna do something, I'm just gonna sit back and watch it work. You understand? But at any rate, though, let's go ahead and pick this up, verse 19. We're gonna finish this out. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou steal. Neither shalt thou bear false witness against thy neighbor. Neither shalt thou desire thy neighbor's wife. Neither shalt thou covet thy neighbor's house, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is thy neighbor's. These words the Lord spake unto all your assembly in the mount, out of the midst of the fire, of the cloud, and of the thick darkness with a great voice, and he added no more.
See that? He ain't add no more when he gave them the original 10. Go ahead.
And he wrote them in 2 tables of stone and delivered them unto me. And it came to pass, when ye heard the voice out of the midst of the darkness, for the mountain did burn with fire, that ye came near unto me.
Okay, that's good. Now let's go over to Psalms chapter 105. We're gonna get recap of this. And this is Israel getting the covenant here. You know what I'm saying? This is, you know, it's important that we see this. The covenant, the agreement, and he told them, he said, look, go learn these commandments. And Moses didn't give these people these commandments. The Lord gave these people these commandments. Okay? Psalms chapter 105 and pick it up at verse 4.
Seek the Lord and his strength, seek his face evermore. Remember his marvelous works that he have done, his wonders and the judgment of his mouth. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen.
You see what he just said? His seed of Abraham, his servant. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen. Go ahead, though.
He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in all the earth.
How did his judgment get in the earth? We just read them. They came in the writings of Moses, in the books of Exodus, his judgments in the Leviticus and Deuteronomy, his numbers. His judgments came to all the earth through the children of Israel.